by coaching. I'm streaming.
Meow. All right, welcome back to the jungle. Gonna be playing Mr. Rengar for the runes, Conquer Triumph, Alacrity Cutdown, Sudden Impact, and Ultimate Hunter. A little bit of extra damage built in here. The Conqueror stacks up AD. That's the most useful part for us. As Rengar, even though we're an assassin, we can play the fights pretty slow, stack up that Conqueror super fast. With Rengar's passive, whenever you jump from a bush, you get an extra stack. With these stacks, you build up 4 of them from doing the jump, hitting an ability, and then at max stacks, you get an empowered version of each basic ability. Rengar's Q is going to give us extra damage, and with the empowered version, boom, bang, bang. More attack speed and even more damage on it. Very nice. So we'll smite the red buff here. The E reveals the target, lets us jump to the Krugs like that. And then the E will slow them. The empowered E will root the enemy. We'll be ending up using that quite a bit. Jump into the bush. Now listen, I'm not the world's best Rengar, okay? But, and I have nothing else to say. Here we are. Our goal here in the early game is going to be farm all the camps and then to make a play. Maintaining Rengar stacks becomes a pretty important part of what we're doing. If you don't have the stacks and you're going into the play, then it's very, very hard for it to work out. And anytime you're choosing a play, well, it better be a good one. Especially if you're ever skipping a camp to do so. Me personally, I would never. Yeah, Mr. Kane, just get your double kill bot. It might be nice. Empowered. Auto Q. EW auto Q. For the most part, we use the empowered Q during the clear. That extra attack speed is, of course, is going to be more damage. The W is a really crazy ability for Rengar. You do that roar and it's going to cleanse damage that you have taken. And you can use 2 of them with the empowered one. Let's go ahead and get to the bush here. Jump. Auto Q. Auto Q. We know that Kane ganked bot, so we can just smite that. Auto Q. Q. But yeah, now with the Victoria's skin, I figured people are definitely going to be playing some Rengar. This champion is not an easy champion to play. He's basic enough that you could pick him up within a couple games, but just know that his skill ceiling is super high. To the scuttle now. We know that Kane won't be here. Whoops, use the W there. And then after this scuttle crab, if you don't have a play, listen, we can just reset. Mid lane's doing nothing, bot lane's pushed in. Back to base. On turn 2, we can make some plays. Longsword, longsword. 1 control ward. I'll even go for the sweeper. To the top side. Rengar has a very strong lane gank with these bushes, but our lanes need to be somewhat pushed out to even get into those bushes. So, although top lane is a viable gank, like, hey, the minions would see us right now. Same with bot lane. Okie doke. Regular champion would just run at the top laner there, but not Rengar. Pull these bad boys into us. WQQ. Bang. Bang. Mr. Kane ganking top. Q. A flash. Honestly, pretty close. Naturally, it's warded. The Kane will never walk back to his camp since it's warded, so I'll just go to my rafters. Mr. Echo, you want a party? I'm here. Hit me! Yep, he has to dash away. He knows if I can get in that jump range that he's screwed. Alrighty, back to the camps now. If you do that proper clear and then don't waste time, you have so much time to actually just maneuver around here for the plays. All the frustration with Rengar comes from not farming the camps and then dying. You try to attack the enemy straight up and then die. Rengar's perpetually behind and the game feels impossible. The real trick to any assassin is to punish the enemy when they make a mistake, not to just force an attack onto them. With Rengar, the bush gives us that jump and then you're surprising them from the fog of war and you really have to manipulate that part to get the most value. And if you don't, you are just slamming into them, and if they have more stats than you, you just die. The dragon's an option for us too, so is that respawn scuttle. Let's go ahead and save the max stacks as we enter the river here. I wish the enemy would fight. I wish they would. Okay. Empowered Q. Moving. Mr. Echo. E. Get this. Get no slow on him. Where are we going, Echo? You do. You just. I wish I had boots! Yeah, take the dragon, Kane. That makes sense. And he gets the respawn scuttle since I chased the Echo and he just flashes away and it works. Bruh. Can a white boy play League? Can a white boy get a kill? Not even a blue buff up. Nah, but. Mr. Kane, you are the luckiest girl in the world. He gets his double kill bot and just gets the dragon and the scuttle for free. Help! Help! To the top side, man. We'll get level 6 off this clear. It's a miraculous miracle that we haven't been able to even smell a champion yet. But one day. One day. We're maxing that Q first, of course, and one thing with Rengar is, as we get these kills and assists, we get the stacks on our Bone Tooth Necklace. That's what this bar is. And with the extra stacks, you get more bonus AD. So naturally, we're trying to stack that up and then have a crazy amount of damage as we enter the mid game. Go ahead and smite that. Serrated Dirk Longsword, building into that Umbral first. The Umbral lets us play way more into the enemy jungle, especially once we get a lead. With our ulti, it lets us go stealth, and then we get a jump. Get a jump as if we were jumping from a bush. So once the enemy fully commits to a fight, that's when we want to use the ulti. The ulti can also reveal the enemies in the Fog of War, which is very nice. It might be nice. Unless. Finally, some justice. Now that I'm even in farm with Kane and he died, get this, I can win. I can win the game, baby. Oh! Come on, yeah, yeah. It's not gonna work. With Rengar ulti as the enemies, as you're moving towards the enemy that would naturally be running away, they see the mark. So it's better to get a flank or to enter the fight from the side, like from the river. That's how it will actually work out. So even though the Echo's low there, we don't spin the ulti as he's probably just running all the way to his turret and then would see that mark above him. Let's finish the blue buff here. You know, actually want to get the extra stacks here. Q. Smite that. Ulti. Onto the smolder now. Hello, friend. EQQ. And he's just dead. Let's push. Good job, Rengar. Showed up out of nowhere and instantly killed that guy. Job's done. One of the big things with Rengar is do this and leave. Noobs would click around the river. They would look for another play. Don't! Just farm the camps again. Your ulti is down. Pretend like you're Nocturne for just a second. And the game becomes easy. With the Umbral Glaive completed, we got a lot more damage. AD, lethality, ability haste, all very good stats for us. As we initially hit the enemy, true damage. More damage again when we hit them as we're stealth too. Very nice. The Umbral Glaive also will reveal wards as we're walking around, so we can start getting into the enemy jungle, knowing that we're unseen, and then really surprise the enemy. It's super nice because you're always having to maneuver into weird spots with Rengar. So knowing that you're not seen is just super, super good. Mr. Kane gets the Void Grubs. We do not care. I got the max stacks, and it'd be nice to run into an enemy here. But not today. Echo's not playing. We don't have ulti for Smolder. As you auto-attack stuff, you maintain the ferocity. So if there's those blast cones or wards or whatnot, you can actually maintain the empowered stacks. Auto. Come on, Echo, go in, please. Yes, there's the W. Ulti. And then a little bit of Q and hop, eat. Okay, man. Okay, well, he's dead, and I helped, you know. He's dead. I helped kill him. You saw it. Mr. Kane ganks top, so let's try to get these bot side camps. Nice, some raptors. Empowered W. Killing those raptors a lot faster. We can get into the bush here. E the Krug. Jump to the Krug. Very nice. If I had ulti, Swain would probably be dead. E. Jump W. Job's done. Reset. Don't do the dragon. Too much. The Kayn could go there. I don't have ulti. Gotta spin some gold. You know the deal. Boots, and then we'll build into the Profane Hydra next. 2 long swords. Profane Hydra gives us our clear speed. So much of the early game is like simple enough with the Umbral. But then, as things progress, we need more speed, more tempo to farm the camps, do the play, use the ulti, farm the camps again and again and again. You just keep rinsing this. Doke. 1-0-1. Super slow start to the game. Oh, well. Okay, man. Okay, man. Might as well save my W for the small Krugs. Rengar is one of those champs, too, where you'll feel like you have a lot of CS and that you're strong, but you still have to play the fights mechanically well. This is really bad news for beginner players, man. Some assassins are easy, not Rengar. How do I play the fights mechanically well? Have experience on the champion, man. You know, I could give you tips like, save your Q, save your W. Listen, man. You'll see. Okey-doke. Max stacks. I'm gonna use my ulti here and try to fish for the Echo, as the Echo's returning to the lane. We find him. Q. EW auto. Moving. Jump. Okay. Going to use that, and then we can flash E, get the root, auto QE, auto, auto. Simple enough, eh? Movement speed through the bush, movement speed through the bush. You're that fast. Ugh. Let's get out of here. Heal that. Job's done. Because the Echo had ganked bot, that creates an opportunity for me. Any fight in the river is so much better. Oh, shit! Oh, I'm super dead, eh? W, E smite. Run! Help! Q. Okay. Don't! Can a white boy play League? Pickaxe. Yeah, take that. Take that. I don't even get an assist on that. I just died to that guy. Well, when you die like a stinky fat chud, it's back to the top side. It's back to the hometown to get a job at Walmart and, you know, rebuild my finances for the 15th time. Conqueror has healed us 1 damage this game. Pretty good. Pretty good. We're level 10. With level 9, we get the Q maxed, and then our next level up will give us our 2nd point in the ulti. Truly entering us into the mid-game. Rengar is significantly stronger in the mid-game with more levels and items. You deal more damage in your abilities. Mainly your ulti is up sooner, so you can just have way more impact. More ultis is simply more opportunity, and how fast you get the rotations of these off really determines how fed you get. You need to get fed at a reasonable pace because eventually the game just happens to you. If it goes too long where you're just farming and nothing happens, that's really bad because the enemy will eventually get too strong and too tanky and you'll be left behind. That's how it should be for an assassin too. You spend so much of the early game farming that you should have to make something of your life by the time you're 25 and have a degree, Jeff. I'm gonna wait for another stack here. Q. Ulti. Going in. Okay. Hop onto this. E onto absolutely nobody. Hop onto this. Hop back. Moving. Hop E. Q. Ult W. Auto. Get the root. I'm helping. I'm helping. Good job, Rengar. The Kayn is top, so I can freely push this bot wave. A little bit of W, a little bit of auto, QQ, push, push, push. Push. Q. Rengar actually owns the turrets. Oh, come on, Betsy right here. Don't mind if I do. You got any Krugs for me? I'll die to Echo. I don't care. Okay, let's get the hell out of here. Moving. Oh. Oh. You already know Swain's going to try to stop my recall. Job's done. We jump onto the enemies there with a forceful ulti, front to back. Use the empowered E to root them. Walk away, let your allies finish the kill. If you try to solo them as you're running from here into them, it will never happen. They'll always walk away. You don't finish the kill. Profane Hydra completed, giving us AD lethality, ability haste, the exact same stats, but very good. Oh, ulti. Hello, friend. Never mind. On to the Krugs, I guess. But yeah, the combined ability haste from the Umbral and the Profane comboed with Ultimate Hunter. We have our ultis on a 1 minute cooldown, barely. So now we can just start pumping those out. Profane Hydra giving us another instance of damage too just feels really nice. Don't have ulti, so I'm not helping with this. Just keep farming. Whoa! Whoa! No allies? The Alawi just leaves? Gotcha. Lol. W-E. Q. Deluxe flashed on him. Okay. The Smolder's all alone. Hold up. Ulti. Hello, friend. Jump EW, Profane Q. Alright. Smolder, you're all alone. That's a shame. Let's do the dragon. The Kayn is dead and that Smolder is dead. We can pull the dragon over to this bush to maintain the bonus stacks, but... the Echo not coming, I'll just do it like this. Job's done. Alright, as we enter the mid game, we really got to get those kills. Remember, this ulti is super low cooldown, so we're not wasting time. Boots Lucidity into Edge of Night next. Edge of Night or LDR are very good third item options. I would recommend you go Edge of Night, especially in low elo, as it gives you a lot more survivability and maneuverability in these fights. For now, it's just a serrated Dirk. It's just more damage, but once we complete that, very nice. Kill that ward. Ulti is up. Let's see if we can spend it. Onto the Echo here. He's going to ulti back, and he's instantly dead. Onto Swain. EQ, auto. Auto W. Auto Q. Hit him. Flash Q. That guy's dead. Just had to get through that route. Nobody's going to stop us from pushing, so let's take this. As Rengar, all the farm is on limits, and these turrets, just free gold packed inside of them. Job's done. Ulti spam. Back to the camps. Farm the camps. Do the ulti. Do it again. Do it again. Why people be like, Rengar's hard. I mean, kind of, but if you just farm like a chud and then get to this point in the game, and you didn't ruin your own life, randomly being 3, 4, and 4, with like 20 CS, Jeff. And Bessa, I love you. The whole minion wave for me? To the bot side. My ulti's up, bro. What if? They're not even walking up. Nice. I can stack up on Scuttle, get my empowered ability, and then we can use our ulti. Don't use it on the Scuttle. Ulti. This guy sees me coming. Who cares? Jump, E, Profane, auto, auto. That guy's dead. He can't use his ulti because as we jump, we guaranteed hit that empowered E, and he can't do nothing. Bang. Follow this, question mark. Mr. Kayn, I love you. Mr. Kayn. Q, moving. Okay, use the W. Jump. W. Aye! Suppose he kills me, I don't know. That fella just dealt 1,300 to me, just like that. I tried to use my empowered W to live. Not even that was enough. Sorry. Pop, 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 pop. Okay. Well, we're making pretty good use of our ulti. Mistakes were made on that cane, but it will be fine. Huh? We're level 14, and then we have like a 20 CS lead. It's nothing special. Once we start farming the camps and killing a champion and taking a wave, that's how we can get really big. And I want to do that for a little bit to get to level 16. And then we'll just round out the game entering the late game here. Rather than trying to make it all work right now. As you can see, it's a pretty lax game where we have some control. But we're not exactly pushing it too far. Hey, what's up, man? Auto W. Auto Q. W again. Jump, EQ, auto profane. No problem. The empowered W healing is just super fun, fair, and balanced. Who's with me? Back to the camps. Didn't even have to use ulti for that one. Whoa! I'm fucking alive, running away with ulti. Mr. Kane trying to really reach for me, but I can take the 1v2 right here. If my Lucian was playing the game! Hey! Oh, this guy's dying to... Listen, I'm farming the camps. What are we doing, boys? Lucian, are we farming the wave? Like... Let me just stop asking questions. Let me just... do nothing, baby! Look, Mom, I'm an ally champion. I'm doing nothing. Edge of Night into the LDR. Another longsword, please. To the bot side. My camps will be respawning there. I don't have ulti. This guy dying, not my problem. These guys sieging, not my problem. RENGAR can't do shit about that, so don't. Instead, go where the farm is. Do your thing, and then get involved later. Smite, run. Sortie. Level 16 acquired. We got that edge. E. Close. Reposition. Sweeper. Waiting for my allies to get here for the fight. Okay, they see me. It's whatever. Ulti. Trying to get the smolder first. Jump. That guy's dead. E. Onto the cane now. Hello, friend. Missed me. Q. Auto, W, auto, Q, E. There's the root. Missed me. Oh! Yeah, that hit. Jump, hit him, hit him, hit him. You're dead. God bless. You're taking all your camps. Okie doke, my team will push. We'll take his food, we'll reset, we'll do it again. Even though the Baron's on the board, we don't have to do it just yet. RENGAR's a champ that loves to just run this basic rotation. Take the resources, win the fight, again and again and again. Okay. Back to base. Surely the Edge of Night kept me alive there. AD lethality, HP, and we get that spell shield. Surely that kept me alive. I could go for Mortal Reminder too. Maybe I should. Oh, it's so annoying. I swear LDR does more. Do we have anti-heal? Of course not. Bro. Give me Mortal Reminder. It's whatever. When you get that next item spike, it's actually important. We farm so fast. Level 17, 180 CS, 230 CS. Just a while ago, we were 180 to 170. We got so many camps. The Kane got like 4, you know? A big part of actually winning on Assassins is never stopping the full clear. Enemy jungler will get bored. You don't have to. And then you just get way stronger than them as the game progresses. Okey-doke, moving towards this, and a little bit of ulti. A little bit of waiting. a little bit of onto the Ambessa. Q, EW, auto, auto, auto. That guy's dead. As they use all their abilities on Alawi, that's when I jump, and it's an easy cleanup. Especially since Alawi has one big bitch right there. To the Baron. Level 18, hot dog. No smite, no problem. Oh, okay, we're good. God bless. I'm gonna reset. We have the Mortal. Mortal Reminder. Infinity Edge is the last item. Let's go ahead and get one control ward. And then to the bot side, I can just ulti this Echo from base, it looks like. Ulti, we're unseen. We get that movement speed. And eventually, perhaps, blue smite movement speed. Get back here, bastard. EW, moving. Auto Q. Nice. 40 seconds on that ulti. Let's see. Mortal Reminder, anti-healing. 400, not bad. The Mortal Reminder giving us percentage armor pin, crit chance, and then the anti-healing. Against a Red Cane, Ambessa, Swain. Pretty good. I'm going to shadow the Alawi here with max stacks. Let's go ahead and E. Jump, EQ, W. And then another jump. Get interrupted is whatever. He's just dead. Hello, friends. Come here. Come here. Ugh. Close. E, W. A little bit of an ulti. Jump on him. E. EQ. W. Run. Smite. Q. Q. Please. Okay, there's his ulti. Back to base, and by the time I'm back, I'll have my ulti up again. Good luck, everybody else. Sell this. BF sword. Moving. Huh? You guys had the inhib for free, and yeah, well, you just died. That makes sense. Oh, we literally did all we could. It's those Forceful's ultis. It's being decisive, or just fucking using the ulti, you know, whatever works for you. W, Q, max stacks, ulti moving. Jump right into him. Q, EW, that guy's dead. Moving. Just ignore this guy. Jump, Q, profane. E, W, W. Fuck, I'm dead. Q, flash. Help! Help! Well, to the dragon. Using the Q, valuing the DPS here since I don't have a lot of time to play with. Job's done. Let's get the hell out of here. Actually, let's just reset again. We still have Baron. It'd be better to use that than it would be to farm. Although we can get to the Infinity Edge, we really need to use this Baron, so perhaps we push a lane, boys. What we thinking? My team has been doing nothing with this. I give you guys the keys to victory. What do you do? Ulti. Waiting. Let that thing come down. He gets the stun thing. Jump. EW. The Raptor blocked it. Easy cleanup. I'm gonna push top, I guess. Since Lucian likes to move around. Buh. Buh. Wah. Q. Any noobs? Red Cane's mid. Pushing top. Ulti in 10. Lakers in 5. Got stacks off this turret. Ulti. Nice, these guys are so dead. Smolder, I love you. Q. EW, profane. That guy's dead. Swain, smite. Let me hit you, please. Q, Q. Auto, EW. Hit him. Hit him. Amazing. That's all it takes. Your turn. E. Bruh. Echo, I'm just going to take this inhib in front of you, okay? I hope that's fine. E. Respect. Listen, I guess you instantly kill me. I suppose you instantly kill me. That's my bad, you know? I said I was going to take it in front of you, and you said, no, you can't do that. And, you know, I have to respect that. I have to respect that as you instantly kill me. Infinity Edge probably boots a swiftness at this point. And then a red pot. The Infinity Edge gives us AD crit chance and then crit strike damage. Rengar's empowered Q is a guaranteed crit. So naturally, that's going to deal a lot of damage. And then with Infinity Edge, we just get a lot of bonus AD. At this point, we have the Bone Tooth Necklace completed, giving us 25% bonus AD. So it just plays hand in hand. Same with that red pop, bonus AD, bonus healing. We need to win a fight and get that Baron. And at this point, since I'm max build, the enemy only catches up. The whole use the ulti and get a pick becomes even more important because farming does nothing. Farming don't do anything at this point. So let's get up the map, get in the enemy jungle, and then try to get a pick. Using that Umbral, using our ulti to get vision. Let's get some stacks. Doke. Ulti to check. We see the Ambessa, we see the Smolder, we see the Kayn. Don't have to jump on any of them just yet. Jump. That guy's dead. Okie doke. Their jungler's dead, Bob. Huh? My team's doing something. Oh. W, Q, E. Moving. Okay. I really don't want to jump on Swain. Q, Q. E, W. That guy's dead. Wasted my empower ability. Oh, you got him. Jump. Alright, job's done. We still need to get the Baron, and then we can play for the Dragon Soul coming up. Alright, not too bad, eh? Even in your game, right? 15-3 and 11 is good. And then even if you were like 15-8 and 11, that's fine. Rengar is still functional. You don't have to be on perfect tempo to like still get it done with Mr. Rengar. So even as you're learning them and you're going to make mistakes, it's alright. It's alright. Because you would be farming your camps down on tempo, right? And then the play would happen and you would ulti in. It's not that different. I'm just biding my time right here. I'm just Joe Biden my time. W, Q. Let's go find a noob. A little bit of ulti. The ulti will reveal enemies near. And right now we see only the Smolder and the Swain. We want to see an isolated target ideally. These guys are holding hands. Q. Jump. EW Profane. That guy's dead. 40 on the ulti. Lakers in 5. Where'd your ADC go? Auto Profane. Q Smite. Dude, isn't Rengar awesome? Such a stupid champ. I think? Yeah, just walk right into him, eh? Flash E. That guy's just dead. E, W. Q, Profane. Auto, Smite. Q, Q. Hit him. E, I guess he's just not dying. Ulti and... Jump. W, Q. That's all it takes. Ouch. Ouch. And we're alive. Glad to be here. Only Smolder alive. And Bess is respawning. Lucian not hitting the base turret. That makes sense. Bro, I'm literally resetting. Red pot? That's what I... 4 more years, man. Listen, 4 more years. We got an inhib. How many team fights do you guys need? 3 minutes to both objectives. I could int if I wanted to. 2. Smolder's all alone bot lane. Use that ulti. Q, E, W. Okay, get his ulti, it's whatever. And now we wait. It kind of feels like I should sell the Umbral or something. No noobs here. Have to be careful being this far up. Multiple enemies here. My girls, not with me. Why is Swain not one-shottable? Let's go get stacks. My ulti's coming up. Oh, I one-shot it. Fuck. Ulti! From this side. From this side. Nice. Q. EW. That guy's instantly dead. Get the root. Just stand my ground here. W. Don't move into them. And now we wait. As I'm on top of my allies, the enemy needs to dive onto them to hit them, and then I can deal damage. E, Q, profane. Q, Q, hit it, hit it, hit it. W, E, Q, turret's dead. I die. We're making progress. Let's sell boots for Ghostblade, I think. Another red pot. Maybe my team ends. Hey, I'll believe it when I see it. Okay. Alawi, you're up. Go ahead. Uh-huh. Yep, 4 more years. Well, Baron and Dragon's Soul is coming up. As the game has continued to go and go and go, the enemy has gotten more and more items. The Smolder has level 18 and she's getting a Death's Dance. Echo Zonia's Death's Dance on both of these guys. All of this really sucks for Rengar. It really sucks because you lose that one-shot potential. And then that's just the price we pay for the game not ending, I don't know, 14 minutes ago. It is what it is. At this point, I could start considering things like a backdoor. So with both of these objectives coming up, I might just ulti into their base and end the game myself, because I mean, am I right? You know what I'm saying? Sweeper. Alright, I want to get deep into the red side. The Umbral will let me know if I'm spotted too, which is very nice. Nice. Alright, so we need wards here, we need wards here. And I just kind of wait for the enemy to be really far up the map, and then I'll just ulti the Nexus. Wish me luck, man! There's Swain, there's Echo, there's Embest. So that's good enough for me. We're gonna ulti, and then just send her on in. That inhibs down, so we can just hit this bad boy right here. Auto Q, E, W, Q. Hit it, hit it, hit it. GG. Final score 18, 4, and 12. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you learned something. Let me know what you think. About what? I don't know. About how my Rengar Qs are. Bye, coaching. Bye-bye. If you've been wanting to try coaching but thought it wasn't very affordable, we now have group coaching, which is going to be limited slots, but cheaper than the regular hourly coaching. And it will give you access to a 1-hour session with a group twice a week, so we can hit both time zones. In those sessions, we'll do VOD reviews, questions and answers. We'll have the champ request stream now exclusive to just the group here. And then sometimes there'll be guest challenger players that stop by too. And this will all be in its own Discord, where you get to talk to the other dedicated bobs that are trying to climb and learn more. Alrighty, see you there.